Pixel.
Really perfect.
Literally perfect.
Literally
Where
perfect.
we going?
Really perfect.
Yeah.
Fire up the perfect.
That's fucking sick, dude. It was
Freaking
going,
sick.
Hell yeah.
How we doing, everyone?
Oh, good evening.
Everyone.
Well, yes.
Good evening.
Welcome to the stream.
The stream, the R1 Chats live stream.
The post
Chill as it
download.
gets.
It's not a river. It's a
The coolest thing on a 30-degree day. It's this.
I know that's my fan off because my fan's too loud.
I've been sat on the fridge
You
all
can bake
day.
for the next half hour, dude. All right, good evening, everyone. Welcome to R1 Chats, where we are always on time and professional. Today we are joined by a very special guest, my beautiful Tia Lazarus Madden of Namer. Hello.
Hello.
And we're here to talk about Download Festival, because we just went to Download Festival for the first time in many years for many of us, and for the first time ever here. So we're going to give you the post-download wrap-up, what shenanigans took place, and none of us were on the Ferris wheel.
Yeah.
None of us. On the Ferris wheel, just to confirm, none of us went on the Ferris wheel.
It gets to the point where I just block out the Ferris wheel and didn't realise it's there.
Yeah, I forget about it.
Apparently people just watch them.
I did, but I...
Only at 7:30 p.m. on the Saturday.
Yeah. Everyone knew about the Ferris wheel.
They do now. If you didn't know there's a Ferris wheel at Download. You know about it now.
Yes.
It's
Something
fucking
went
wild.
for a ride, all right.
That was the wildest thing to read on the way back at Warwick's. Was it Warwick Services? Yeah, Warwick. Yeah, very nice.
There's
Good
probably more people watching that than there were Guns N' Roses.
100%. Yeah, there's not gonna be Guns N' Roses. Oh,
For everyone at home who doesn't know, two people were caught bonking each other in the Ferris wheel.
Bonking each other.
Yeah.
And it became headline news all over the country.
Yeah, the Sun literally posted it within an hour, I think. I remember reading a Sun article on the way back from Download about people fucking at Download. I thought, that's crazy. Was it insider information? How did they get that quick? They had the photos and everything. It was like straight there, dude. That's madness. Absolute wild stuff.
Yeah, there were also some bands. The band's pretty good.
Oh
yeah.
Every band I've seen.
We need to get that one out of the way.
Well, let's start there then, shall we? Let's go around the room. Let's talk, say, like our top 3 favourites from the weekend. And Tia, do you want to start us off?
Okay, so definitely Pretty Reckless. Like, Taylor Momsen has been such a dream. I've always been wanting to see her, and that was incredible. Then close second, it was South Arcade. Actually, no, I think my favourite was, well, first, no, we all go. Third, it's South Arcade.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with them. Then second, it's Taylor Momsen, which I cannot believe they're second, but Linkin Park. Oh my goodness, that was absolutely insane. Oh, but I liked Paleface Swiss as well. So heavy, but yeah, they are my top 4. Get a full one.
Why not? Send it round to Aaron.
Let me think. Probably third place for me. I enjoyed Throne, man. They were good. I like Throne. Throne and Architects.
I haven't Throne, literally never heard of them. Yeah.
Throne and Architects about the same point, I think. Architects would have been a bit more, but I know they had some problems, and how they handled it was a bit of a discussion point. But
they nailed it.
Yeah,
they nailed it.
When they finally got going, they were fantastic, and the crowd was buzzing for it, man. It was so good. Second place, I think for me, is going to be Thornhill. I thought they were fantastic. I was really excited to see them on a really, really big stage. I thought they were brilliant. First place for me has got to be Bad Omens. I thought they were brilliant. I've come away from Download, like every single band was. Oh no, Hellstorm. To be fair, Hellstorm's in there as well. I think they were damn good. They might even pit Throne. Who knows?
I would imagine so. Yeah.
Bad Omens for me, I've come away and gone, I have to see them again as soon as possible.
Yeah. Yeah, I love Bad Omens. I think they're definitely in mine. Callum?
Definitely Linkin Park, 100%. I think they showed the other headliners how it's done, to be honest.
Yeah. They felt like a headline band. I'm not going to lie. Guns N' Roses suck nowadays. And Limp Bizkit are great, but they're a bit of a meme band. And
they know they are as well. That's the thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like all the lyrics on the screen. Everyone just sing karaoke and, just have fun, which is quite good.
I don't know if that's become a thing, because I noticed a lot of bands doing that. I don't know if that's because you got the hard of hearing people turning up to rock shows now.
Yeah.
And they've started doing like, you've got sign language and you've got lyrics on screen and stuff. I don't know if that's what, but then I don't know with Limp Bizkit, it could be anything.
No, just get everyone singing.
Yeah.
It's also like, what should we put on the screen behind us? Like, literally just put words up. Like, it's pretty simple way to go.
A quick meme in between songs and then
Yeah.
back to lyrics again.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely Linkin Park.
I enjoyed them. Like, the energy of the crowd was fantastic for Limp Bizkit, but
Yeah.
they just brought
It
their
was a crowd
stamp.
show, wasn't it?
They were like the perfect Friday night headliner where you like to
Yeah.
get the party going.
Mhm.
But yeah, Linkin Park.
Set up the festival for the rest of the weekend.
I really liked Ice Nine Kills.
Yeah,
Like, I'm not a big fan of like just their music on their own, but like the show with the music together was like absolutely amazing. I thought I'd 100% see them a million times again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I caught a little bit of them and they were fantastic. It lasted like sort of 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
That's quite cool. We saw that, didn't
They beheaded the download dog.
Yeah.
we? Yeah.
Mutilated it on stage.
Murder the dog.
And then I think maybe Villanova, which I had to split off halfway through Pale Face Twist to go see, but they were the band I was most excited for, other than headliners, and yeah, they were absolutely amazing.
Nice.
I guess, yeah,
That's
guess those
what I'm
three.
It's
No
really
particular
tough.
order.
Free this year because there's
Yeah.
so many bands. Like, it was download wise, I've never been to a download, but it's just all day, every day. You're
Yeah.
just down at the arena watching bands.
Mhm.
Yeah, from
That's
so
classic
early as
lineup.
well, and like we never left the arena. We never went back to camp. We just
Yeah.
stayed there from
Yeah.
pretty much
Yeah, yeah.
either 11
Yeah,
for
you
4-0
There
and
was no time
12.
to go back. There were too many good acts.
No, yeah, impossible.
And blah, blah, blah.
What about you, Si?
For me, third place is tied in 3 bands, so that fucks me completely. But for me, it was like Pretty Reckless, South Arcade, and Mammoth were in third place for me. They were all fucking sick. Mammoth just sounds so good live. Like, the only thing that brought them down a little bit was I thought they could do a bit more in terms of performance. Same with South Arcade. And Pretty Reckless, I think, had a better performance side, though. I thought they were really good. Crowd interactions were fucking awesome. And the musicality of Pretty Reckless's set was absolutely nuts. So that was really sick. In second place, I'm going up probably somewhere... I think probably Hailstorm and Architects kind of tie again for me. There's both second stage headliners. They were just in their own way. They turned up and they did their show, and it was just fucking awesome. And we also had a really good spot for Hailstorm. But obviously, first place Linkin Park. Like, yeah, there's all the other bands, and there's like Linkin Park up there somewhere. Yeah, that's why they're a super band. That's why they sell out arenas all over the world. They are that good. And yeah, fucking sick.
True. Were there any bands which like surprised you? Would you say any
Me.
surprising ones?
Bloodywood was fucking awesome, dude. That's why I should put as a joint second as well. Bloodywood was fucking amazing. I haven't seen anything like Bloodywood.
Yeah.
Skin Dread and Baby Metal.
Yes.
So Baby Metal every day. It was sick.
So I think the noise suppression is
It's kicking in a
it's
bit.
kicking in a bit.
They're not doing it.
It's going like, when it just sounds like tins.
Chucking a drum kit down the stairs.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, sorry.
Is it better
Bloodywood.
now?
It's better now, yeah.
Mhm.
And then Baby Metal. We reckon.
That was always good, yeah. That was always going to be a good show, but
Did you enjoy them?
They were mad. I love like the little dances and like they look so cute and the bang, it was just insane.
and musically very good. Big shout out to the band actually. Like, they were just shredded in the background, you know.
Yeah, dude. I'd say no, I don't think there's a band left that haven't done a collaboration with Baby Metal yet.
They just did every set of the weekend. They just brought Baby Metal out. you
Yeah.
know?
If it's not the Baby
Bring
Metal
out the
collab,
Japanese-
it's the pop. If it's not the Baby Metal collab, it's the Poppy collab.
Yeah.
It's either one of those. Baby
Hell
Metal's
yeah,
too expensive. We'll
dude.
get Poppy. Well, Aaron, were you
Oh,
surprised
yeah.
by any bands?
To be fair, like most days there were bands I was expecting to see, and obviously they were fantastic. But there was a few times obviously I went off and saw other bands that I wasn't going there to see. So Dinosaur Pile Up I saw, they were very, very good, surprised me. Obviously Silly Goose.
I was gonna say-
Silly Goose.
No one's brought up Silly Goose yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, Silly Goose were fantastic. One of the first bands we saw, I think, wasn't it? It was just I went in for casting
Yeah.
straight to Silly Goose. Yeah, now the party's going. Some new metal. I'm ready for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, all of the acts were fantastic, really. There wasn't anybody I really thought was a bit of a stinker, you know.
Stinker.
Stinker. So yeah, what about you, Callum?
I don't know. Probably Hellstorm for me.
Mhm.
Because I'm not a big
They
Hellstorm
did bring
fan.
the thunder, didn't they?
Yeah. They were like, yeah, they just came out and smashed it.
Mhm.
They made my Wii come
What
out.
about you?
Face Swiss.
Paleface Swiss.
Yeah, they were just insane. Like someone was like, "This is probably the heaviest band. Like we can give it a skip." And I was like, "No, I'll give it a try." And I was thinking, "This is gonna be a nightmare," and it was so good. It was like their energy. It was everything, and also the bass player just looks like my bass player, but with like really long, mad hair. So that was a bit entertaining too. But Paleface Swiss, they were absolutely incredible, and I'd love to see them again.
Paleface Swiss, fucking good.
Yeah, it was
They make a good
fantastic.
festival band as well. No one's talked about Kublai Khan though. Kublai Khan were fucking sick.
Yeah,
They're
man.
another kind of a meme band, but also they're actually just good. I don't know. They're like,
Yeah, it's just him waffling
fucking
on
fun.
in between
I
songs.
just love the shit he comes out with.
Chats about anything, and then everyone just kills each other in the crowd. You know?
Yeah. I want to invite you to dinner. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right.
Yeah, they were in a
well,
rough
what
spot as
about-
well, weren't they?
Yeah, they were. They were like, what
Main
were they?
stage.
Midday, 12 o'clock.
Yeah. But yeah,
On
main
what,
stage.
Saturday? So after everyone's had their first night. No, it's Sunday, weren't they?
On a humongous fucking
Yeah,
stage,
Sunday.
though.
Humongous stage, biggest
Yeah.
stage. You need it to fit that guy's biceps, dude. It's fucking insane. The guy's built
Just
like a cloud.
gosh, it wouldn't fit on the second stage.
Yeah.
And he had a pint glass t-shirt on. I
Yeah,
bet Dan
Yeah.
was like creaming his pants.
I bet it was. The Dan loves that, yeah.
so tempted to ring him up. Dan, you're not going to believe it.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was fucking good. How about wish list for next year then? 3 bands. Pick your headliners. Let's do it that way. Pick your 3 headliners.
Oh no. The only reason I go again is if Tool play again.
That is, yeah. It's not bad out.
If we
Or
go,
Rammstein.
yeah, Tool, Ramstein, and then we'll throw in, I know, get Gojira on it.
Gojira
Yeah.
would be good.
Yeah, get him on it.
That's not.
That'll be it. I'll go if it's that. I'll go 100%. It's not gonna be that.
No. It's probably going to be Blink-182, Foo Fighters, Slipknot.
Yeah, Slipknot are well overdue now. It's been almost.
Well,
Yeah, it's been a while. There's a lot of
Well,
bands that are overdue that I'd like to see there. There's like In This Moment are overdue, like you said the other day. They'd be fucking good to
Well,
turn
Iron
up.
Maiden as well.
Iron
Oh,
Maiden, they're kind of overdue, but they did their last big one was like a 50-year anniversary or something. So
Mm.
they kind of get some time off, you know. What about you, Aaron? What's your top 3 that you'd like as headlines?
to be fair, I think you can't go wrong with the Slipknot headline. They're always good. You know, they're fantastic, aren't they? Really. I know we just talked about it, but I would probably go Iron Maiden as well, just purely because I've never seen them, and time's probably ticking on that band a little bit. And then, to be fair, they bring out a really good show and everything, and all the clips I've ever seen of them do.
They're like the last of the legacy bands that actually turn up and still play well.
Yeah, and they turn up and have a fantastic show as well. Like the Spitfires flying over and all sorts. It was fantastic. All the videos I've ever seen, but they keep ducking me every year I go. Like they don't go. It's one.
Yeah,
At some point I'll get them.
You know the lineup's announced, and then you can buy tickets, right?
Yeah, I think I'll probably do that.
Yeah. Or we can buy, but you can buy, but on the early birds
Yeah, take a
before.
risk.
Yeah, on the early birds before they announce the headliners. And once the headlines are
Yeah,
it's just
always
no
right
longer.
now.
Yeah.
230 quid for the early. I'm tempted.
Yeah, you just
Well,
sell
because
it.
you can just, it's going to sell. You can just sell it on
Yeah.
afterwards.
Yeah,
I'm
Yeah.
tempted, but I need to recover a little bit because I will say for download, this was a very expensive year.
a lot of time
The
in the
food
arena.
prices were fairly stagnant compared to what they have been. They haven't gone up that much compared to how much I thought they would.
Yeah.
But I mean, you're paying the price of a McDonald's each meal there now. It's not it.
Yes, it quickly adds up, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And if it's hot and drinks and stuff, it's good.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit. Who else other than Iron Maiden then?
I have to agree with Tool. To be fair, that would be a big selling one for me.
I'd like to.
Tool, Maiden, Slipknot.
Nice.
That'd be good.
Too bad. That would be.
Yeah,
I'll get that
that'd
one
be
as
one.
well.
I'd sell that.
I do think Foo Fighters are long overdue playing there. I think Foo Fighters are on my wish list. I'd put them there. They're a band I haven't seen live. Probably Foo Fighters, but I'd like to see Rammstein again. They were fucking sick last time. I don't know how likely that is. I don't know. I'd like to see just maybe Bring Me the Horizon again or someone like that would be pretty cool.
It's a good shout.
But they haven't really done anything new lately, so I don't think it should be them.
You say that they've been teasing new music literally today. They put out a teaser.
Okay.
So
well, maybe in time for next year then. If they come out with a banger of an album, I'd book them, you know. Other than that, there's so many good bands at the moment that I think could headline Download, so I'm not going to go into the absolute forest of music that is going on at the moment. But yeah, there's a lot, isn't there? I do think it'll be Slipknot though. It's been too long.
You know, I've seen Slipknot a few times there now, and they're just always great, and everyone turns up to Slipknot, and you can't go wrong.
If you've not seen a Slipknot show, it doesn't matter where you're from, what kind of music you're into, you should see a Slipknot show. It's something else entirely. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Right. What do you fancy as headliners, Tia?
I'm not going to do headliners because this is like not a well-educated sort of like this person, because like I'm more of that pop person. But people that I've been listening to at the moment, in this moment, I think would be great. I also think, I don't know if you guys know it. I don't know if you guys know
If you little girls know these bands.
But Kobe.
Okay.
And I'm obsessed with them. And also, I think Seether would be kind of cool.
Seether would be a good shout.
But that is my...
Oh.
I think they should appear. That'd be kind of cool.
We're overdue a Breaking Benjamin, a Seether, a 3 Days Grace. Like all these bands that are just fucking sick would be so good. I think they need them next year. I think, Seether's a good shout. Seether are fucking good. And Evanescence. No one's talked about Evanescence. I think they could possibly do the Friday night headline now.
Yeah, there's so many bands that just sat waiting in the wings, just waiting for that jump up, aren't they, really? Like some of these second stage headlines from this year, I think could maybe fill in. Architects getting there, aren't they, really?
Architects are getting there, yeah. They definitely, I mean, they had the advantage of being on next door to Guns N' Roses, which normally any other time period would be a disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
Assuming they turn up. But I think, Architects had the biggest crowd, but the fallout from their stoppage, so many people were leaving. It was insane. I didn't realize how short people's attention span are.
Yeah. They just
we were sat there and there was like thousands of people leaving.
Yeah.
Crazy. Absolutely mad. But yeah, it was pretty good. I think there were, I don't know about you boys, probably top 2 controversial moments are the Ferris wheel and Architects this year. Maybe Guns N' Roses turning up a fucking half hour early and leaving an hour early. I don't know what that was about.
Just do it on their own time, really.
That's
the trouble. They sort of messed up a little bit as well, because when Architects finished and everyone was walking back through, they were right in the middle of playing this song called Coma, which is literally just like a weird Guns N' Roses song. So everyone just took one look. Yeah, I thought this song about. If they were doing a big, one of their big hitters, then you might have lured some people back. But I think it was just unfortunate timing with the set list. They did this weird instrumental bit, and I just took one look and went, "Nah, I'm going to go drink some beers like a can."
I think that was the play. I mean, you ever heard one bit of Mickey Mouse and you just sort of went, "Fuck that."
Yeah.
Slash playing the slide guitar. I was like, what's this?
Can you say, what about Linkin Park when they had to stop because someone lost their shoe?
That was
that was pretty fun.
I think the whole festival can be summed up with just silly stoppages, really. Like, a few people were getting hurt, but they were a bit overreactive to it as well. Like, I was stood in the crowd, and it happened around me a few times where, like, somebody would get hit by a crowd surfer or get knocked over, and like, fair enough, if someone's pretty badly hurt, stop the show, but everyone would be up putting the X's up and everything, and then you're even overreact.
Too many top cuts.
Literally,
I've lost my shoes. Stop the show.
It's unbelievable. Someone hit me in the arm. Stop the show.
I
can't possibly go on.
For me, though, I think the funniest one was the Limp Bizkit one, because they stopped the show for a good 5-10 minutes, but for some reason they just decided to film Fred Durst that whole time, and he was still on his mic like this, just watching what was happening. And
they put him in standby mode, didn't they? Just Fred Durst in standby mode.
He's with his girlfriend. I said, right.
You can hear the TV in Fred Durst's brain from the back of the crowd.
That one just made me laugh. That's my funniest one.
I think what you said before is quite accurate. He is very much like Ozzy Osbourne now. It's just like he can go into Limp Bizkit mode on autopilot, but I don't think there's anything behind his eyes anymore.
Yeah. Man. Do you think, Fred? Off you go.
We have had a comment come through, or a chat from Kikra. They're saying, would you ever consider volunteering, because it chops a lot of the costs?
I've done some volunteering for some local festivals. So I did Teddy Rocks one year and got entry to that. And I thought about it, but the difficulty is if you can get volunteering for like the setup or the pack down, that's fine.
Yeah.
But then you have to take extra time out of work, which ends up being more expensive in some ways. Second to that, it's like you've got the risk of missing the bands you want to see. So it's kind of like, it's yeah. I mean, if it was not the world's craziest lineup, then possibly.
I did the
Sure.
bar. I did the bar 100%.
Yeah. That's assuming you get festival stage bar though. Otherwise, you know
Yeah,
what
I
I mean?
suppose. I suppose it doesn't really matter. But apparently, you have to like get up at like 5 in the morning to put your shifts in or
Yeah,
something.
it's rough. Mhm.
Yeah, well, when I went previous year, we got obviously they put a few people to just walk around the camp and check everyone's all right and everything. And we got talking to a couple of them. And they said like, yeah, it's basically first come first serve to get the good shift. So if you want to have a lie in and get there late, then you'll put on security in the camp when the headliners are all on. And I think for me that would like kill some of the immersion of the festival. Like part of it for me is just go and have 5 days away from the world, But if you then have to work it, I don't think that would be as fun. You know what I mean? You'd see the backs of the back of the festival and everything, and I'm just not so keen on that. I'd much prefer to just pay the full amount and have a good time.
Yeah, I think I tend to be the same way. I'd rather like save up the pennies and do it properly. But done it before with other festivals. It is viable. It is a viable option, but it depends how much you want to see those bands, because like you can just be put on shit shifts.
Yeah. Especially this year, it was just like back to back to back every day seeing bands.
Yeah,
I wouldn't want to be working any of that.
No,
festival.
yeah.
It's like every band is a band we wanted to see. It's fucking cool.
Yeah.
I'm gutted I didn't see Skin Dread for the secret set a little bit.
The thing is, I say I've come away with so many bands that when I look back at the lineup, I completely forgot what going on, and it was a lot of the ones on the tent stages, and you find yourself in the main bit. And they were quite good on the app for sending notifications through when bands were starting, but a lot of them just got lost to the wind, But
yeah. The great download wind of you have no signal now.
Was there any other bands you wish you'd seen?
Yeah, a lot of. I have to bring up the lineup.
Yeah, the whole lineup.
You always see.
I'd like to see some of the bands you were telling me about in the tent.
Which ones?
Anne's okay. That was a good one I wanted to see. Rain City Drive is another one I really wanted to see, but you just get lost. Like when there's a band on a bigger stage, you tend to gravitate there a little bit more. I found, and obviously you sort of go with the group a little bit, and that's something that is just a nightmare. If you get split up from people, you've got no hope of finding them. You can't just be lost for the whole day. So part of it's like, do you really want to break away and volunteer to just walk on your own?
Yeah, for sure. It's kind of like it's nice that it's a group activity as well. Anyway.
Yeah.
What I do have to say is some people were fantastic for just turning up. Like Callum, when you went off for that little bit, it just ended up stumbling upon us again. I couldn't believe it. I thought you were done for the day. I thought that was it.
Yeah, I was literally watch Pendulum on my own. Like, I went as close to the front as I could, just with the other guys, and we're just chilling.
I forgot about Pendulum. That's another one that's close to that top 3, to be fair.
Pendulum was fucking good. TS slept through Pendulum.
Oh my god! Even after everyone clapping when they did 3-0 winner.
This lady can sleep through anything, my guy. This is the lady who could sleep through the apocalypse. I see things have gone on. Yeah, it's like a nuke's gone off. Sorry, that didn't wake me up though. It's pretty impressive.
I'm quite mad that I didn't. It's the one that people know. Well, there's probably a lot that people know, Pendulum, but there's like that solid one that I wish I saw, but I was just sound out.
I think you fell asleep when Rui came on, which was quite funny. So quite a big moment. I was like, for context, this guy's a pretty big artist in this part of the industry. Enter Shikari probably be there next year, to be fair. But pretty big guy in this part of the industry. So that's really nice. Just sort of fell asleep.
Gone, mate. Gone.
Yeah.
Overall, though, so for me, this is one of my favourite downloads ever. I think the logistics of the festival is much better than it's ever been. Getting in the car park and everything, pretty quick and easy compared to how it's been in the past. The layout of the camps, I think, is better now. The fact that the food places, the vendors are better now in the camps than they used to be as well. It's not just a coffee shop. You can actually get a reasonable breakfast on site in your camp. Fucking nice. And it's not far to walk there. Other than the toilets turning up late and Showsec doing their dodgy security thing, I think this has been probably the best festival. Yeah, I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, I agree. I think when I really look back, I think I'm not being funny. It's a festival. You're going to queue for stuff, but the queues weren't too bad. I generally thought they were well optimized. Yeah, if you're going to go between bands, you're going to queue a lot longer than you would otherwise do. Like queue for the bar wasn't long. I like the fact that they obviously made you snake your way up, because then obviously
the bar were quick.
Yeah,
the bar, I didn't queue for the bar once.
Yeah,
it took longer to walk in.
Straight in every time.
Yeah.
The only thing I'd probably say was a bit unoptimized, because obviously when me and Sai did the previous download, I found everything was very much laid out to be a one way in, one way out, and
Yeah.
some of the toilets literally had the same door. So obviously, hundreds of people
Yeah.
trying to get in, hundreds of people trying to get out. It was just a block of people. It wasn't very well optimized. So that would be
I
my
think the
only.
Scottish guy over at the far toilets by the Dogtooth tent was one of the highlights of my week as well. This guy was like,
Yeah, the hidden
I
toilets.
don't know if he thought he was in the army or something. I'm not sure what was going on, but he was literally shouting at people, "These are the bugs you want. This is the toilet for you." And he was like rounding people up. It was actually mental. He was like, "I got 2 green. I got 2 red." It was like, whoa, absolutely wild. But Tia, this was your first major big time festival, especially in the rock side of the world. What were your expectations going in? How did it meet them? How did you find it?
I heard that like it's the nicest festival that you ever go to, and you don't imagine that with like all these like metal heads and like people with so many piercings, tattoos, but everyone was so sweet. Like the amount of people that would just come up and go, "I've made this peg, there you go," sort of thing, and
Rubber ducks
yeah,
and stuff.
just things like that. Participants.
Did you get given a peg then?
A pirate.
A pirate peg.
A pirate guy, yeah. He came over, gave me and
You and your friend got pegged by a pirate. I'm
Yeah.
so confused.
so terrible.
An old doll book.
But yeah, it was good, and yeah, it was just really enjoyable. I didn't expect to enjoy it as much because also I'm not a big camping person, but it was so fun. Even the camping and like having a laugh, that was nice.
Mhm. Even the setup was a bit of a laugh this year as well.
I thought it was so fun.
It can be a bit of a slog setting up, but this year was
Yeah.
so funny. We had kind of perfect weather for it as well. The ground was soft enough to get your pegs in without worrying too much, so pegging was easy for you.
Loved it.
The rain came over just every now and then the tent was dry immediately after. That was pretty good.
Yeah. We had a
And
great view.
What's that?
We had a great
Great
view.
view. Fantastic view.
Great view.
Yeah, we had a great
Beautiful
view.
Beautiful British countryside. I'll drink to that. Yeah. We did have a pretty good view. It was fucking like jokes aside, that was a lush view. Come out your tent. Aaron will tell you all about it. You come out your tent.
Yeah.
Beautiful countryside. There was a train.
In the background. I saw some trains. There's a train line running over the background. It's
There's a
fantastic.
lighthouse in a field, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems legit to me.
I think we'll camp there again. That was a good view. 10 out of 10. Would camp again.
Yeah, then we'd camp. Yeah, it's pretty fucking sick. Pretty camp. We got the tunnel tent up as well as a communal area. That was a game changer. Absolutely recommended that. Very cool.
That's a very little living room, really, wasn't it? It was nice.
Yeah, man, it was nice. It was nice to be able to just have a place where we could all go and hang out. It was fucking
Yeah.
sick.
It's not been the rain.
Yeah, cool. And
I think
Sort of like-
controversially, I'm going to say I think the fact that the first couple of days were a bit wet was actually a blessing in
It
disguise
was.
because
no
I've
doubt.
done it before where it's been obviously dry the whole time and dry all the way leading up to it. And as soon as you start getting the thousands of people moving about, the dust that kicks up is ridiculous. And it's in your nose, in your hair, and that first shower back you have is just disgusting, you know. But
Yeah.
in a way, it kept the dust down, you know. It was grass everywhere. I couldn't believe that by the end
Yeah.
of it.
There was grass day 5 of download.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It wasn't mud or dust. It's insane.
It's like
No, I
when
think like the first few days setting that, sort of softening the ground a bit, making sure it wasn't too dusty, I think was the best thing ever. That literally couldn't happen more ideally.
yeah.
One thing I'll give them as well, I did think about, and I thought about this years and years ago, is obviously, you know, especially when it's wet, they used to just have just mud pathways, basically. It was all dust, you know, it's just a dirt pathway. But obviously, as a motorsport fan, I've done the Goodwood Festival of Speed a lot of times. And obviously, to get the cars in and out, they have to put those big metal walkways down. And I thought years ago, I thought, why don't they do that at these big festivals? And they finally adopted it at Download for this year. And it just made it so much better. Even though it was wet, you know, you weren't bothered by it. It didn't
You could grip on them as well. And I will say, big shout out to the neoprene wellies. They were fucking great. Neoprene wellies pretty damn good. I recommend neoprene wellies. They're pretty good. They're a bit pricier than regular wellies, but you don't die, so it's really good.
They tend to rub
Also, huge shout out to Trestle Festival Trestle, 2016 to 2026. Lived a good life, but unfortunately, the Download Festival Trestle did not make it this year. This was the year it finally buckled, gave way, collapsed, and died before our very eyes.
We gave it a Viking burial, filled it with beer cans, and sent it down the hill.
Yeah. Lit it on fire, set it down. Shot
Put it down into quiet camp.
pushed it to someone's tent. Fucking epic.
Bloody trolleys.
Yeah, the trolleys. We did find one on the day we packed up. I was a bit worried about that all week because, like, obviously on the loading day is when we lost our festival trolley.
Yeah, but we did it in one trip though.
I managed to. Well, I did the early morning trip on the Sunday, and there was a broken one outside by the van. It was literally waiting there, literally within arm's reach of the van. I was like, this must be it. We've been gifted something by the download gods or dogs or whatever it is. I can't read, but yeah, took that back, gaffer taped that wheel on, and we managed to get the whole lot back on that thing, which was fucking awesome. Really happy about that. Good recovery.
Oh,
You
yeah.
get someone else?
I've never used a trolley in my life at a festival. I've never done it.
That's
I've always
mad.
seen everyone with their broken ones. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna carry everything.
Wheels just scattered about
It's
everywhere.
definitely not easy carrying everything. It's definitely not.
Let's carry everything. Let's carry it all.
Nah,
Wing it.
you're not bringing enough. You're not bringing the communal tent. That's the
Nah,
problem.
yeah.
That's not carryable.
Sling it
And that's
around.
without the inner bits as well. There's a whole other bag for that. So fucking mental.
Yeah.
So otherwise, in terms of expectation versus reality on download, your first one, the live music side of it. What did you expect? What did you see? And what did you enjoy the most?
I expected screaming all the time, and there was actually not that much screaming. Like, I thought most words would be screamed, but no. So that's something. But no,
Stop.
yeah, maybe that was a bit heavy for me for now. But download was just brilliant, and yeah, the amount of bands that I've seen that's like right there on my playlist. I want to see this band again. I could literally name like 20 bands I'm just obsessed with now. So I'm really, really happy, and it was just a really lovely time.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Very cool. Callum, have you got any questions left?
Well, Kit Chris saying not bringing a trolley was their biggest regret this year. Were they
Yeah, the
making that
trolley's a
mistake?
game changer. You've got to bring the game. You've got to bring the game changer. You've got to bring the
I've
trolley.
never brought a trolley. I've been to like 20 festivals. I've never brought a trolley in my life.
Oh, how much? Yeah. I don't know how you do it.
Just carry everything on my back. Yeah. Well, I used to
You
like.
saw
I used to
trolley.
not. I used to like.
Everyone else is like, use my trolley normally. Everyone else does.
Well, I used to not bring an airbed. I used to just bring a rolling mat. I used to have a little
Yeah.
sleeping bag, and I had a small tent. And then my bag was just. I'd have like one spare change of clothes, and then that was basically it. That's all I used to bring. When the rest was
I've
just
done a few
beer.
of them, to be fair.
Well, it's just like and my
In one
chair.
trip with
I
your
wouldn't even bring a
laptop.
chair
My first
sometimes.
few downloads.
Yeah, screw that.
After that, I was like, I'm here a week. Creature comforts are coming with me.
Screw that. Yeah. They also said they
Never did.
missed Saturday 9 till 5 because I guess they're volunteering, and they gutted about missing Baby Metal. Which,
Yeah,
that's
Baby
what
Metal were
happens.
really good. They
Yeah.
were really fun band.
Yeah, you just got to see it where it's like, maybe if you didn't volunteer, you might not have been able to go, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah,
End
yeah,
of the
yeah.
day.
Well, here we go. I can now see the chat. This is good.
You can see the chat.
I love download this year. What a lineup!
Yeah.
Agreed. Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, it was.
This is the best lineup for a long time, and I hope it reinvigorates the festival. Yeah, obviously it's sold out most of the days, minus Guns N' Roses. Take note. Download Festival. Take note. I think we've all come to the conclusion that the legacy bands, if they're still willing to put in the show, absolutely fantastic. But a band like Guns N' Roses is charging several million per show, is going on for too long, and frankly, isn't even selling the tickets anymore. So bring on the bands like Muse, like bands
Yeah.
that got huge, say 20, 30 years ago now, are headline material at Download. It used to be a 10 to 20 year exchange. It now seems to be like 30 to 40 years before you get a headline slot. But Bring Me the Horizon proved that to be wrong a few years ago. They were the best show that year, in my opinion. And I think a lot of people came away thinking, fucking hell. And then Metallica came on, and Lars Ulrich can't even play drums. So how
They played twice.
bring on the new bands, man. They're putting the work in. Like there's a whole. A lot of people always like Rock's dead. Rock's not dead. That's a sold out festival. This year,
Just got these big bands just holding the headline slot of all the bills, and everybody's just waiting up in that. And I think I will give credit to Download. The last 3 or 4 years, they have given Fall Out Boy the chance to get Sleep Token, if you like, and all these bands. They are
it's
getting them
since
in.
Bring Me the Horizon.
Absolutely, yeah. Bring Me. They blew everybody away that weekend. Really, I know it was Slipknot as well, but equally as good,
Love to see Tala at Download next year too. I'm not sure I know who that is. Does anyone know Tala?
Say I do.
CFC
Bring 'em
Daniel,
on.
that's what he says. Surprise of the weekend, South Arcade, what a set. Catch Your Breath, unreal. I even booked to see them. Jan, love their music. Lakeview, fantastic. As always, seen them 5 times, but I must say, bloody wood. Yeah, honestly, you named some bangers there. Fucking South Arcade were amazing. They were a bit of a concern for me because they're quite new, and I thought there's a bit of a risk of them having bought themselves into the festival a little bit. They've got a lot of budget behind them. You know what? They turned up, they smashed that expectation. They were fantastic. They really did bring a show. And it was really good. They you know, that budget they've got, they put into their live show, and I think they deserve that slot fully. I didn't see Lakeview, but Bloodywood, fucking awesome. Yeah, I really
Yeah,
Bloodywood was good. Animations on their screen and everything were just so cool, man. Like,
Yeah.
they're really fun. I did get the feeling their rapper in that band, don't know the guy's name. We are all side characters in his main character arc. He's the main character. Oh. If you don't know Tower, Overconfidence is the song to give the overview. Their vocalist is insane. They have Max Portnoy on bass. Cool. Oh, have a look at that after the stream. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah, do pop your recommendations in the chat for everybody to listen to.
Mm-hmm.
I'll come away just like hungry for new music now. You know, this whole week I've just been jamming the playlists and the Discovery Weekly and everything.
Yeah, man.
That's one thing you can say as a musician coming away from a festival is you're just inspired afterwards. You know, you're just like, I'm going to be up there one day. I'm going to do that.
Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah. One day that'll be your crowd. You walk into that arena the first time, you go, holy shit, everyone's here united for that reason. Like, they'll all have their differences in whatever bands they're seeing, but we're here for that, you know, that feeling, that authentic feeling of, like, seeing that rock band, feeling that fucking guitar, resetting your heartbeat with a bass drum, you know what I mean? So one day we get to do that. That's the fucking plan. Yeah.
I had to say,
I will say big credit to Download, actually. I don't know about you guys, but I thought generally the sound across the arena was really good this year. Like, there have been in previous years, you can stand in certain like dead spots and it sort of echoes a little bit between the front speakers and the back, but I generally found it was well optimized no matter where you stood in the arena, really. You're never going to get it perfect, don't get me wrong, but...
Yeah, with the wind, you just get destroyed by the wind as well. The second there's a bit of
Wind is
wind.
the biggest challenge of any festival, isn't it? We should start cloud seeding.
Yeah, put a dome over the whole festival, you know.
CFC Daniel S20 says, very gutted Imminence have pulled out of Download this year. They are fantastic.
Yeah, they would have been amazing.
Callum, in agreement.
Yeah, I was so excited to see them. And they just got like stealth removed as well, wasn't it? When it's just like, that'd have been great.
I think they should avoid these replicated slots. I know there's a few bands that did 2 shows this year. I think since Metallica, they've got away with doing it a few times. There's one real criticism from the musical perspective. I think they should avoid that. That's a bit cheeky in my opinion, really.
Well, I know they put Creeper on twice, but like, why would you not put Skindred in that slot on the second stage on the Sunday?
They did the secret set, didn't they?
Yeah, that's it. That was it. They made the secret set that slot instead.
Yeah, otherwise it would have been Skindred, to be fair.
Yeah.
So you've not seen Skindred yet, do you? But I am desperate to show you Skindred at some point. They are the most wild live band. They're very much like their own thing, but they have been known to just turn up at Download every fucking year, basically, in one way, shape, or form.
Yeah, they always do.
Squeeze yourself in there somehow.
There was a second stage headliner that pulled out the year we last went, and immediately Skindred filled that slot.
Straight in there.
Well, guys, it's going to be Skindred. Guess what? It's Skindred. It's going to be perfect. So good.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Everybody else on stage and stuff as well, didn't they? It was fucking good.
Yeah.
Good year.
Did you guys see? We did see Electric Callboy.
Yeah. Did we get to see Electric Callboy?
Yeah.
I think we went, right? They're fucking good. I don't know their music that well, so I wasn't sort of wowed by the songs or anything, but the performance overall I thought was really fun. They had a great crowd.
And they're at the Bic. They're playing at the Bic. In January. Yeah, I got my ticket already.
Yeah. Nice.
Fantastic. We'll do that.
Yeah, that'd be really good.
Hell yeah. Well, thank you. Skin had a fantastic live. You can't take that away from Benji. Yeah, honestly, Benji's one of the best frontmen in the scene, I think. He's got his own scene. He's got his own feel. Like, he's got ridiculous outfits. That really helps. When they walk onto the Imperial March, every single time it gets me hyped up, dude. It's so good. It's so fucking good. Yeah, I think Skindred at this point should be given the chance to play a proper headline slot at some point on the main stage. Within the next 10 years, they should be a headliner easily. I don't see how it can't happen. They've been there so many times. They've built up that crowd. Yeah. And they put the hard work in, man. They fucking graft as a band. They're just always playing. Callum, have you got any questions left?
I want to say, first of all, Guns N' Roses, more like Bombs and Roses.
Bombs and poses, am I right? Yeah.
Did I have any more? I don't know.
Yeah, Kit Cross says Electric Callboy's best experience through their music videos. If you ever want to look into them a little more, yeah, honestly, I've seen 1 or 2 music videos. I was showing Tina on the way up, literally just before we got there. This is what they look like, by the way. I was not expecting that. What did you think of them live?
I mean, that was kind of the set that I was starting to fall asleep in. I was really tired in my defense. I didn't get the best night's sleep the first couple of nights. So, yeah, that's when I fell asleep between.
It was Pendulum Electric Callboy.
Pendulum and Electric Callboy, yeah.
Yeah, so that's kind of the set that I was a little bit dozing off on. But it's not that they were boring or anything. I thought they were really cool. And I liked the upbeat vibes for both the sets. And I wish I stayed awake, but my body was just not having it. So he was like holding my head in a really weird position. He was literally holding my head as if to be like, look at this man. And I was like, they held my head like that. So,
right, I'm going to add context to this because that sounds psychotic.
You will watch. Hold with the eyes open.
Well, I bought these little camping chairs, but I'll do the pro tips and top tips toward the end, I think, from this year. But I got these little fold-out camping chairs about this big. So Tia was tired. So I was like, okay, have a nap. Come sit down on this. But the camping chair's not really conducive to rest. So I sat on the camper chair and she lay between my legs and I put her head up so she didn't fall forward like you would in a car. But it did look a bit like I was like, watch the band, watch them. It did look a bit bad. Let's have a read this. So, what are your thoughts on Emily from Linkin Park? I was so anti-against her, but seeing Linkin Park live changed my perspective of her. She's no Chester Howard. I think she did well. Yeah, I would say, I don't know about you guys, I think she's a perfect natural evolution for a band that had no other direction. I think her voice is absolutely incredible. Her flexibility and vocal skill is absolutely perfect. I think she does embody the songs very well. Obviously, the new songs are the ones that she sounds best in for me. But that's the direction Linkin Park's headed, and personally, I'm really happy with it. I know Mike Shinoda was writing a lot of those tracks himself. Definitely throughout the lockdowns, he was doing a lot of work with that, and they feel like they do it for the love of the music every single time I've seen them. And I've seen Chester live, and I've seen Emily live now twice, and I'll always prefer Chester because it's the original energy, the original, the guy wrote the lyrics. It's hard to embody the lyrics in the same way when they're not yours, but this is, I think, the perfect natural direction that band can now take and remain at the top of their game.
Yeah, I think she smashed it.
Yeah,
I'd rather it be. I can't think of anyone else really to fill the spot other than like. It's because it'd either be her or no one really. Just be no more Linkin Park, no more new songs at all. Or they'd. Because I thought they were just going to get different singers in for different songs, kind of already big singers, but
loop the back catalogue,
having a good replacement, and she's really filled the boots, hasn't she?
Agreed.
A bit.
Yeah, I think you quite liked it, didn't you?
Loved her.
Yeah,
loved her so much. Vocals insane.
It's just like the craziest voice.
Yeah,
it's so fucking good.
And she's made it almost like her band. She's not just I'm a new singer for Linkin Park. She is part of Linkin Park, but it's what it felt like.
It feels natural. They have like such a good stage presence between her and Mike. They have that like sibling-esque vibe to them. I think that works really well. Yeah. Kipker says, I'm off. Glad to finally catch a stream. You guys were great in Bournemouth a couple of weeks ago. New song breakdown was nasty. Well, thank you very much. Cheers for tuning in live. We really appreciate it. We tend to do this on Wednesday evenings, so if you can make Wednesday evenings, it's normally around 7 p.m. We will have a guest on this week, I believe. Callum, is that right?
We should have Disco Lizards.
That's a great
I have to chase them up though.
Okay, well, if not, let me know. We can find someone.
Yeah.
We will have a guest and a live stream this Wednesday evening at 7 p.m. So if you can make it then, please do. And thank you very much for tuning in now. Callum, let's wrap up with, I guess, 1 or 2 last questions.
Yeah. What was the best food you had?
That's a good one.
Flapjacks.
There's too much meta to explain that one.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's for us to keep forever.
Flapjacks, fucking hell. What was your best food?
Bunny chow was too much for me.
Too much.
I know that's a fan favourite. I think maybe, I don't remember. What should I eat?
Pizza.
Yeah.
Bunny chow.
Bunny chow.
That was really
Halloumi wrap was good.
That was so good. Yeah, I'll go with that one. Just to hear me out, but it was a really good one.
Bunny chow was pretty legit, dude. But I think
That's a good idea.
the Brazilian steak I had did top it. The Brazilian steak was fucking gorgeous. It was really, and it was a good, healthy portion. Like it was pretty good. Yeah. Also, big shout out to the girl that made these little custom CD things, right? So we've got a new merch idea. I won't give too much away, but there's some tech in that. And she was giving out these little album covers. They were like tiny little versions of like a CD case. And they're just, honestly, she's just done it for the love of the game. There with her dad, just giving them out to people, giving out wristbands and stuff. So I think that's another thing about Download that I hadn't talked about that I think is a personal favorite thing, is just that community feeling. There's people like that who really lift it up. That was so lovely. I'll show you guys that later. That'll be cool.
Yeah,
Callum, what was your favourite food? But
Wait, me or Aaron? Wait.
Aaron.
Oh no, Aaron
Oh,
said
yeah.
flapjack, didn't he?
Yeah.
Aaron said flapjack.
Well, no, I pretty much only had in the arena. I had either the bunny chows or a gyros. I had the first gyros I had. I was a little bit drunk, and they gave it to me, and they hadn't shut it properly. So it literally, as soon as I picked it up, it just started falling apart everywhere. It just exploded. It had a half-life. The second one I had was fantastic, and it was something about like the yogurt was actually really, really nice in the hot weather.
I agree. Tzatziki is amazing.
So they were really good, but obviously bunny chows. It has to be like the issue with a lot of festival food is it's very McDonald's-esque in the sense that you eat it and it doesn't fill you up very much, but you have a whole bunny chows and you're full for the whole day and you're fine, you know. I could eat that every day. I'm gonna have to try making it myself, I think.
I was saying to Theo, I'm going to learn some recipes that are around that kind of area. Not exactly the same, because I think I want to do like a tomato and cheesy one. That'd be fucking awesome. And then add the sour cream, and then add the garlic bread. Oh,
do it with the lasagna. That'd be good.
With that, Callum, what was your favourite food?
Let's go with the bunny man's bunny chow. Always get it.
With bunny chow. Gotta be surprised.
I'm gonna hire him to sit on my road, I think, and get one every lunch.
Yeah. You know, we've got a big, gorgeous dog here with us. She's a bear.
What's funny is like when people see it, but they don't know what it is, and you walk past them, they're like, "What the hell are you eating?" Dog.
Yeah.
So for those who don't know, it's basically an entire loaf of bread hollowed out, and then they fill it with chili. So then you eat all the chili, and then you have the bread to eat that's covered in chili. Oh, fantastic! It felt like a hearty meal.
It is fantastic.
You know? Like a chowder, really. It was good.
Man, bunny chow's so good. I've got a last question for us, if you're happy. I would say, what is your top piece of advice for people going to Download next year based on your experience this year?
I think, honestly, your experience at the festival depends on what shoes you're wearing. If you have bad shoes, you're going to have a bad time. And if they're wet, you're going to have a bad time. I bought some walking boots and had a fabulous time all weekend. A friend of mine, when we went a previous year, when it was just an absolute washout, he turned up in his Airwalks and just drowned in the mud the whole time. He lost it. They fell off his feet.
It's with the bin bags around your feet.
A lot of standing, a lot of walking. So yeah, get yourself a decent set of shoes.
I second that. The neoprene wellies, I know I've mentioned them once before, but the neoprene wellies, boys, they're an all-weather boot. You know, they've got like a 4mm softened, elevated base to it. It's like comfort, but also if it pisses it down, you're not getting wet legs. If it's really cold in the evening, it still keeps you warm up to your knees. The neoprene wellies it's what farmers use, man. It's they're in the field all day, 12 hours a day. We're in the field all day, 12 hours a day, not working hard. But
drinking beer and eating bunny chows.
Yeah.
Just as hard.
Almost as hard work.
Yeah, it's pretty hard work.
I'd like to see a farmer do that.
Yeah, right. Callum, what's your top bit of advice?
I don't really have much advice. If someone offers you a drink from the hip flask, don't take the drink from the hip flask. Because Joey did that with me, and it had like 80% rum in it, and it and coffee liqueur, and it like hit my chest. I was just like,
cleared the sinuses for sure.
Definitely say that. I think that.
Yeah, don't take drinks you don't know what they are. That's just good advice in general. Yeah, give me that. Yeah.
I think.
What yourself?
What's your advice?
Don't take a lot of food because you're not going to eat half of it, and then you've got to come back with like food that you kind of think, why did I even bring that with me?
Mhm.
And then you don't really ever want to eat it.
Fucking fair. That's that's pretty good. I mean, I've got, I reckon, 5 kilos of dried fruit in my cupboard currently. I've had 2 bits of dried kiwi since that festival, and they're really good, but like they're really mood dependent, aren't they? Dried kiwi is a bit specific. What would my top advice be? I think you've already stolen my shoes one, so I'm gonna have to go with sunscreen, pack for all weather. And I recommend, if you can get the 5-day ticket, do the 5-day ticket. It's much easier than doing 3 days.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think
100%.
another leading on from that, then another piece of advice I think is you just have to get there early if you're going to go in a big group.
Yeah.
If you're going to go just your own tent, you'll be fine squeezing in. But
You're going in a group.
early
Be there in the fucking early AM. Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed. Well,
We'll get camped together if not. So
we are off to a show shortly, are we not?
we are indeed.
Yeah.
Where are we going tonight, Aaron?
Alabama Crow.
Yes. Yeah, beautiful. Just set that bit up or something. That's fucking crazy. So we're going to head down the Anvil in a minute and go and support our good friends Alabama Crow, coming all the way from the Midlands and North and Scotland. So that's going to be fucking awesome. Before we do that, though, where can you find us next? Well, let's not start with us. Tia of Namer, where are you playing next?
I am getting out my phone because there's a couple of dates that I'm not queued up on.
Shit, they've got a fucking big show coming up, by the way. They're playing with Sumo Psycho.
We're playing with Sumo Psycho and also, I don't know if you guys know, but Evil. Evil? And they are
Evil?
so cool. And honestly, they're all blonde front women, so it is so exciting. They're called Evil.
Evilla.
Oh,
It
yeah.
is so cool, and it is on the 7th of July at Papillon, it's pronounced, I think it is.
Papillon.
In Southampton, but that's going to be really exciting. On the 24th of July, we've got Northampton Rocks Festival, then Jurassic Camp Festival, and then we're playing at the Heartbreakers on the 22nd of October with Lesbian Bed Death.
Lesbian Bed Death. Fucking sick. Well, boys, where are we next? We're Sunday the 28th. We're in Southampton. We are raising money for a very good charity cause. So if you can get down to Southampton, please do come on down. That is for... What else we got? Hold on.
After that, then going into July, we have our
The pub-
Cardiff headline show. That's the 3rd of July on the Friday.
Yes,
Following on
Cardiff
from that-
headline show debut. We've got some changes happening to that lineup. We've got an addition as well, so keep an eye on the pages for that one. But please get your tickets in advance. There's still a few early bird tickets left for that one. So if you can get to Cardiff, or you're in Cardiff, or specifically you guys, Cardiff Rock Society, we're looking at you. Come on down, come support live music. We'll see you at Fuel. It's our first time headlining outside of England, so we want to see a few of you there. We will be back later this year. So this is the warm-up show in some ways to many of our tour dates coming up. Following that, it's now a private event because it's sold the fuck out. We are at 50 Fest. That's going to be sick. That is literally the next day. I need to book some accommodation for the night before. Very cool. But yeah, so come on down to any of those shows if you can. Obviously, if you haven't got your tickets for Made of Stone and there aren't any left, please get your tickets for Made of Stone. That is going to be our biggest show yet. We're going to be opening the whole festival. So Made of Stone on, I believe chaps? The 17th of July. So
it's mid-July. It's
it's
we're on
going
the
to be
17th.
fucking mega. I can't wait for that. We have 2 more shows to announce. One for the 24th of July, keep an eye out for that one, and another coming up in August that we'll tell you more about as soon as we can. But until then, we've been reaching out. This is Tia from Namer. Please go and check out Namer if you don't know who they are. Naema will come up on Google, but I don't know what the character is called, the AE.
I don't know, but we'll come up anyway. It's fine.
Check out Namer Band. They're very fucking good. So go and check them out. And if you haven't listened to them, please give them a follow on Spotify, YouTube, all those platforms. You know the drill. Guys, thank you very much for tuning in live. If you're tuning in live, if you're watching from the future, hello from the past. Good evening. We're going to go see Alabama Crow. Good night. Bye-bye.
Alabama Crow. Goodbye.
Alabama Crow. We're going to get a fucking copyright strike for that, aren't we?